What is up? Welcome to Outside the Top 25. I am your host, Rob Fox. I am joined by the always sprinting Dan Regester, who you never see. This is just off screen if you're watching on video, but just off screen is just like obstacle after obstacle to keep you away from the...
Yeah, I actually have to go through America Ninja Warrior to get to this desk.
Yeah, you just had to like tuck and roll, buy a couple of chairs and shit. There's wires everywhere.
There's like the pull-up bars that you just kind of stack 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you're just doing pull-ups to show off.
We don't have anything in
To
here.
get your
I guess you
arms-
could where Hightower Sean works.
Yeah, you go up there and you lower yourself down. You go up to the second floor and you lower yourself off the scaffolding or whatever, and you just do pull-ups that you have to do or you'll hurt yourself.
Like sprained ankle, probably.
Yeah. That was nothing serious.
Like nothing super serious. It's
Yeah.
not like maybe Batman 1 where he lowers that gangster off the building and breaks his legs.
Oh, yeah.
Especially at our age now.
We're like, this isn't high enough to kill me. I know. I'm counting on it.
I think that's what it was. I'm counting on it.
That was Julia Roberts' brother.
The mobster.
Yeah, I was like, why the fuck is Eric Roberts cast as a mobster? It didn't really make any sense to me. I didn't enjoy it. I guess he's a sleazeball.
Yeah, we're just getting fast and loose on a Thursday morning.
Yeah, why the fuck not? But yeah, man, what's up? We had a good week last week. Well,
No, I mean you did.
I had a great...
I had maybe my worst week.
Woo!
So someone's catching up.
Let's fucking go.
I'm trying to make it
gap.
even. Yeah. You're supposed to mind the gap, not close the
I'm
gap,
closing it.
according to our friend Boosh.
Oh, no, I'm closing it. Like a girl who's no longer, a skinny girl no longer in her 20s, closing the gap.
Put on a little.
Yeah, thigh gap.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was referring to.
Oh, you're supposed to mind it, not close it.
KCCO, bro.
What about fill it?
Well, fill the gap is just your 30s.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm dealing with some injuries right now.
Bad
with the
form
lower
at the
back.
gym?
No, just age, sleep. I hurt myself sleeping, I think, more than I do lifting.
Sleep is where it really happens. You wake up and your neck's just like, ugh.
However, I've been using this KT tape that like volleyball players use and basketball players use.
Yeah.
And somehow this voodoo is working. I feel
does it
great.
do?
I feel great this
Does it
morning.
just keep your muscles?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does.
So you just put the magic tape on and
yeah,
so it's a placebo, it sounds like.
it's witchcraft.
You're probably not putting it on right, and you're just like, I got my magic tape on.
Magic tape makes the pain go away.
Yeah, pretty much. But I put some magic tape on this week. Did I win the Fight Club too?
You did. You got your first dub finally.
Woo! Man, what a week.
Look at you.
What a week.
Proud of you.
Moneyline underdog, UVA. Who was UVA playing again? I forgot.
UVA beats
Louisville?
Louisville.
Yeah, that was a wild game for them to be a dog in.
Well, they came back and won the game. Louisville was winning the entire time.
Still a weird game for them to be a dog in. I mean, Louisville is the type of team that inspires, like, no confidence.
I know.
They still have this stink of, like, Bobby Petrino not giving a fuck on them.
When you think Louisville football, you think neck brace, even though he did that at Arkansas.
Yeah. Petrino is Louisville football.
Right.
Like, I think of him more than Lamar Jackson.
Or Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
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 So it's like sad because he went twice. He went back to move forward.
Wasn't Bridgewater's best years, though, under Charlie?
Yeah.
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 That's how good of a coach Petrino is. Charlie Strong could win with his guys.
Are you saying Charlie Strong's a bad coach?
I might be venturing
That far?
Yeah.
That's brave.
I mean, look, if you want to, like, point to someone, like, your kids to someone to be like, behave like this person, it's Charlie Strong. But if you want to, like, pick
The 5 core values?
if you want to pick the piece of shit you want, like, designing an offense.
Well, good thing he's a defensive mind.
Yeah. We really just need, like, 2 types of jobs in the world. Like, the one job where it's, like, no morals required, just be a genius. Like, just be super smart or something. And then the other one where it's like, we just need decent people here.
I don't think you need that with a football coach. Although you might now with the Gruden stuff.
Yeah, well, the Gruden stuff was, like, especially egregious. But, like, what did Bobby Petrino do?
He had an affair.
consensual affair.
Hurt himself on a scooter, I think.
Yeah, with his consensual affair partner.
And then I think he was just overall like a sleazebag.
Yeah, he's a sleazebag. A sleazebag.
Which you need in Louisville.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, Kentucky overlooks it for basketball.
Yeah, there's a difference between that and being like, I drafted no queers. Like, there's this massive difference there.
Not to mention they had Rick Pitino.
Yeah. And that was the best time in their history.
Yeah, you had Papa John, you had Rick Pitino.
Yeah. I mean, Papa John.
Then you had
man,
Bobby.
You could actually, no. Take Papa John's checks. Because even though Papa John is like a piece of shit who drops N-bombs left and right, like the money he was giving the school, he was probably like helping black people more than not, you would think, right?
The good outweighed the N-bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take the checks. Hope he never speaks.
Yeah, he could just be more of like a figurehead.
Yeah, and use his
Not
money
a figure
for good.
mouth.
Use his money for good. He gets like good seats to the game. You can use this piece of shit's money to help your athletes who are overwhelmingly African American. So it's fine.
Is this still Papa John Stadium?
Wasn't it Yum?
I don't know.
I think it was Yum. One was Papa John's, one was Louisville. It was like the most Kentucky shit ever. Everything was just named after dog shit fast food.
Not a big Papa. Oh yeah, you're a Pizza Hut stan.
I am, but Yum Brands is Pizza Hut. Yum Brands is Pizza Hut, KFC, maybe Taco Bell. I can't remember the other one. But yeah. So one of them, their arena, I think, is Yum. Someone's probably telling us in the chat right now. Their arena is Yum, and then I don't know the other one, and I don't care. Papa John's just from Louisville and was like a huge Louisville guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was at the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, he's
When
always
Ross went.
there, always going nuts. But yeah.
Just living his life.
So I went, I got the.
Did the Day of Reckoning ever come?
For who?
For the world. I mean, Papa John said the Day of Reckoning was coming.
Oh, did he give a date?
I don't think so. It was like it was kind of like an Aztec calendar.
Yeah.
Or was that Mayan calendar?
Here's how you'll know, because he probably won't come out and say it. So here's how you'll know if it didn't come, but he was expecting it. Just like look at what he's wearing at the next Kentucky Derby.
Well, just
Or
know
every
Rick
Kentucky-
Pitino always comes. So
Yes. Quickly.
whether or not you do is
You gotta
another story.
You gotta feel bad for Rick Pitino's kid, who is also a coach.
Do you? Because I mean, he's still got a job at Minnesota.
Yeah, it's just more like the whole world knows about your dad, Dick, and how your dad uses his dick, and how bad your dad is at using his dick.
So you would rather your dad be able to fuck than your dad just be like a two-pump chump?
Yeah, I mean, if everything is gonna come out, like at least let him be like rad about it.
Yeah.
But also, there's no time. Like his quickness in the bathroom.
I think it was in a coat closet
Yeah, you're not supposed to last
at like a
long.
fancy Italian restaurant.
You're not supposed to do that for long.
He's efficient.
Yeah,
And
that's
I think
not where you lay a woman down to
No.
make sweet love.
no. Just on somebody's
You gotta get in and out.
right. And then
I had sex in a bathroom at a bar at Mizzou once.
plenty of material to like
do
wipe
that for
yourself
20
clean too.
Yeah, exactly.
Coat closet?
Just bam, 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 bam. Get in and out.
Yes.
That's how you do it. So I don't know what the problem is.
And then he went to Greece and, atoned for his sins. He had to deal with Greek basketball, which I don't know if you know this, but like is ran by essentially their mafia.
Ooh.
People like stab each other over games.
Can't imagine the coat room sex decreased during that time period.
For sure. I don't know. It probably decreased because you can just do it in public in Greece.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you been to Athens? It's dirty
I
as
haven't been
fuck.
to Greece.
It's there's condoms everywhere. The streets are dirty.
The only thing I know about Greece is people's honeymoon photos at that one place.
Santorini?
Yeah, probably.
Like Rick Ross?
Yeah. Santorini honeymoon photos, and then they'll go to the Agropolis or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
And, like-
Santorini's a lot better than Athens.
What'd you say?
Put the headphones on if you want to hear him.
Yeah.
It's very
I do
easy.
want to hear Nicholas.
I do too.
So yeah, Baylor beat West Virginia. I thought that was an easy call, but I think you just wanted to disagree with me.
I don't think so. West Virginia was pretty competitive with every other team they played so far this season. I didn't expect them to get blown out by Baylor.
Yeah.
I don't really know what Baylor is until that game, to be fair. Because, I mean, the only team
Baylor's
they really...
legit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I was a Charlie Brewer fan for a long time. He left, so I figured they'd have a down year. They do not.
And it's really, really frustrating that they're like already back.
Because of Dave Aranda, who's a
Yeah.
good coach. I hate to admit it. I thought he was a good defensive coordinator. I didn't think it would translate as a head coach. But, you know, he's starting to turn Baylor around. And, you know, Baylor deserves all the success they're getting right now. You know,
They
their
do.
basketball team just won a national championship.
They do.
The football team's turning around. It's not like they did anything, you know, in their past where they deserve some type of, like, bad karma.
No, these are good people running the school, and they deserve success. I agree completely.
Right. And Lazaro Lopez is going to be in Waco this weekend
Baylor,
for the BYU
BYU
game. I'm excited for him. I made that suggestion because just two of the best fan bases in the game.
You know what that game should be called? The Soak Bowl.
Why's it got to be a bowl?
There's just big games are called bowls. Like a lot
Yeah,
of
but
times.
I think we can get more creative than that. It's like when somebody turns everything into Ghazi,
Or Gate.
or Gate,
Okay. Well, I mean, what do you want to do? Like instead of like the
Soak
Red
Gate,
River,
Soak Ghazi.
Soak Ghazi. Well, I would be like the Soak Showdown, Soak Shootout. It's really because what you have to name that after is both schools have people who
Soak and
will-
shoot out.
Yeah, well, that they do, but Baylor's thing isn't soaking. Baylor's thing is anal doesn't count,
Right.
right?
Because that's more Christian.
Yeah, they don't mention sodomy in the Bible.
No.
Never, not
Never.
once.
No. We forget about
It's like
Sodom.
saying anal doesn't count for sex for God is like saying like only shooting someone counts for a murder. Like if you stab them, that's fine. It's not a murder.
Okay. Bill Schofield puts his suggestion, actually not bad, Soakapalooza.
Soakapalooza? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So we just go festival.
It will be a pretty booze-free festival, yeah. I like Soakapalooza,
Soaking city limits.
Yep, that's the one, actually. Soakin' City Limits. And we have it. The Soakin' City Limits game. God, I hope they play it every year. They really need to. Well, they will.
Yeah, because BYU's going to Big 12.
Yeah, they'll probably, well, they might not. They won't be in the same division, so they won't play every year. But
We don't know that. How the fuck are they going to divide the Big 12? We don't know.
they're going to do West-East or North-South, yeah.
I don't know.
They might.
We're in
might be-
Florida. Like,
They might be better off doing West-East.
yeah, because you get West Virginia,
UCF.
UCF,
Yeah.
and then everyone
And
else.
then, what, Texas just gets split down the
Split in
middle?
half, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cincinnati, of course, too, in the East. Yeah, they'll probably do East-West.
Yeah, I think they have to.
You have to.
Well, fuck. All right, and then my money line dog, UVA won, like I said, and Duke lost last minute.
They did to Georgia Tech. I mean, they were losing the entire game, took the lead, and then gave it up to Georgia Tech last few seconds. However, you know, I covered
Gross.
my ass. I took the 4.5. Duke covered, so I at least salvaged something. I went 6-11 last week, terrible. You went 10-7. On the season, though, I'm 57, 48-3, so we are
Still good.
under that golden number of 55%, so I'm at 54.28%, and you are 54, 49-3, 52%, 52.4%. So you're catching up. We're trying to get back on track this week, and I think I kind of like the board. This
There's
week.
some interesting fucking games here. I'm not gonna lie.
And by like the board, I'm going to bet on a lot of shitty teams this week.
Yeah.
Like, I love so many bad teams this week.
Okay. Interesting.
And we'll start with tonight.
Navy Memphis.
I love Navy. Navy plus 10.5 at Memphis. Over-unders 56. For whatever reason, I think they're just starting to get, you know, their feet underneath them. And Navy's starting to hit their stride.
Also, do you trust Memphis?
No.
At all?
No.
They have been bad. Like, just stupid.
They lost the Temple.
Yeah. This is after the first. If you take out the first two games of the year, so in their last three games, Navy covers that line every single time
Memphis beat Mississippi State, which was weird. But, like, ever since then, they've been...
on a bizarre touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to Temple. Who didn't they lose to somebody else too?
UTSA.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get into that.
It's a good loss.
Yeah, it's a good
quality loss.
Temple. Oh, no, but Tulsa beat them, too. And I guess that's Tulsa's not the worst loss, but most years Memphis should be winning that game. So this is a very down Memphis team. This is not your daddy's Memphis.
Well, they don't have, 3 NFL running backs in their backfield right now.
I hate to agree off the bat, but I just don't like I don't like Memphis here. I don't trust them to double-digit cover, and Navy's not getting beat by double digits by anyone right now.
Yeah, and I think the pandemic probably hurt the academies more than any other school, obviously, because it's not like you can redshirt or get an extra year at the academies.
Right.
Like, no one's coming back for a 5th or 6th year at the academies.
It would take a real psycho.
No, you're not allowed.
Yeah, that's true. But if someone tried to, I just want another year.
Like, instead of trying to get, draft eligibility, they're like, no, I just want a 5th or 6th year to play football.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they go back for their masters in, I don't know, naval warfare.
Is that what you go to school for?
I don't fucking know, man. We got military guys in the chat. You tell me. I'm sure there's not a postgraduate. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if there was some kind of postgraduate, military situation at least one of the schools. But
I mean, I'm sure they have, simple degrees like engineering or
they
something.
probably just do their own programs after that. Like, you're in it, and then you just do the program inside the branch. You don't go to the
officer school.
Yeah, some shit like that. But, yeah, Nick, is that true? How does that work?
Whenever they are at the academy and then they graduate, they are commissioned into active duty, and then they have to go to basic officer school for whatever job that they got. So then they go to whatever base trains them for however long, and then they go to their first unit.
Okay, yeah. So there's no continued education at the service academy? Or
No, every time I've talked to any officer who's gone to West Point or any other academy like that, they just get their master's at just a different college.
Right. All right, that makes sense. Let's see.
But yeah, I like Navy. You like Navy. I would actually tease them up too. Throw them in a little 6-point teaser.
It's a great teaser game.
Yeah.
A great teaser game because the line itself is fucking questionable.
But I will just pick for the sake of the show. We don't really do teasers here.
No.
We're not.
If you want to take all of one of our picks and just do a teaser,
Yeah.
do that.
It'll help.
Yeah, for
probably.
sure.
But yeah, Navy plus 10.5. Both of us are on Navy. Next up, we finally get to talk about Clemson.
Clemson, welcome to hell. Welcome, you pieces of shit.
And by hell, do you mean the Carrier Dome?
Yes. God, yes.
Just didn't they just get air conditioning?
Yeah.
Or do they have? Is there still no AC?
I don't know. Not a lot of. You don't need AC for many months in Upper New York. So, man, the best part about the Carrier Dome, I probably mentioned this before. I've been to Syracuse before, and it's a gorgeous campus with this dumb fucking marshmallow in the middle of it, this gorgeous Gothic or whatever, old English campus, and then there's just some doofy marshmallow dome in the middle. But you know what? I don't blame them for playing football in a dome, because would you want to go to a November game outdoors in Syracuse, New York?
No. And I actually like Syracuse as a school. They're one of those broadcasting giants that doesn't really stroke themselves off like a Northwestern or a Mizzou.
Yep.
They're the they know how good they are, and they don't have to tell you about it.
They're a lot quieter about it,
Yeah.
for sure. Always a lot of good jokes on 30 Rock about Syracuse. Someone majored in bro studies at Syracuse, shit like that. It's a very fratty school.
You're talking to the wrong Dan about
Yeah,
30 Rock.
I know I am.
Yeah.
But you like frat stuff. I will say this. Interesting line.
13.5. Over under is 45.
That's weird.
Well, nobody can score in this game.
This line dropped a half point from the open. It was opened at 14.
Mm-hmm.
So, absolutely, give me Clemson beating them by 2 touchdowns. Syracuse has been good late, or not good lately, but annoying lately. And
They're pesky,
especially in the Carrier Dome. But this strikes me. And here's another thing: is Clemson's gone in there in the past when they're fucking awesome.
Clemson's coming off a bye. Yeah, they've been awesome and still struggled to Syracuse.
Right. So I think a lot of people are like, "What? Clemson's not even good there when they're good." Fucking Syracuse. But I think Clemson comes in and they're just angry right now, and they just need a good win, and they're gonna roll these motherfuckers. Because they still have the horses, right? Like they're still like a much bigger, better team.
I'm going to go with my beard brethren, Garrett Schrader. And I'm going to take the orange. I'm going to take the Syracuse orange plus 13.5. Again, I think Clemson stinks. I really do. This is a total down year for Clemson. Their defense is good, but I don't think they can score enough to, put Syracuse away by more than 2 touchdowns.
I
think Clemson wins by like 10.
Yeah.
But Syracuse hangs around.
Their only truly egregious game was Georgia Tech. I don't think NC State was an egregious loss. On the road,
dude, NC State stinks.
On the road,
they're real bad.
Number 22 NC State.
Yeah, they're only ranked because of that. They're gonna get exposed this weekend too.
I don't think so. I think NC State's actually pretty okay.
No,
They've only got 1 loss.
They ain't playing nobody, pal.
That's fair.
The ACC is awful.
I'll give you that.
Again, we're still trying to get that unranked ACC championship. That's going to be our Super Bowl.
We are going to get that
for the Outside the Top 25 show.
Clemson's only egregious game, though, was the Georgia Tech win. I don't think NC State was that bad of a loss, especially because it was in overtime. Boston College is good, so barely beating them is barely. And you have to consider also that I'm not saying that Clemson should be in the playoff or anything. I agree they're like down, right? But they're still, to a degree, they're still Clemson. So like only beating Boston College by 6. Well, Boston College is like pretty good this year. I think NC State is like fine, like pretty good this year. And again, on the road in overtime, that's fine. Of course, they're going to lose to Georgia, right? Their defense performed quite well against Georgia's offense, and it was first game of the year. Georgia Tech's the only sketchy game. They need an actual good win. They haven't really had one all year. They beat the shit out of South Carolina State, and that's it. Clemson, this is finally the game Clemson shows out. So here we go. That's why I like them.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Nebraska, -4 at Minnesota. Over-under is 48.
That's an interesting line. Opened at 3.5, so it's jumped up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Minnesota.
Minnesota sucks.
Give me Minnie.
Minnesota can't. I mean, their offense stinks. Nebraska's they're not going to do anything against Nebraska's defense. Nebraska's starting to hit their stride. Nebraska might actually beginning of the season, we talked about coaches that potentially could be fired.
Yeah.
Scott Frost was obviously on that list. I don't think so anymore. I think Nebraska's played well enough, and they're starting to hit kind of like that next level.
Yep.
Under Frost now, that he's going to salvage his job next year. There's going to be higher expectations. They might even be ranked at the beginning of next year, like preseason.
Yeah. I mean, they won't be for long, but yeah.
But no, I can see Nebraska kind of like getting on this run late.
That's fine.
With Martinez and
I like Minnesota, baby.
Okay, I think Nebraska blows the doors off this team.
First off, that's interesting because you're usually all over home dogs.
Yeah, but this line stinks out loud.
Yeah.
They're begging you to take Minnesota. They're begging you to take the Golden Gophers.
So you see, so it's as much you liking Nebraska as it is you seeing Las Vegas subterfuge.
Yes.
You see a trap.
I see a little bait.
Okay.
Just dangling out there, a little carrot. I don't like carrots.
Okay. I'll take the home dog.
I don't eat vegetables. That's why I supplement my greens.
I don't have faith in Nebraska. I mean, let's just run through Nebraska's games here real quick, where they're like fucking crushing it or whatever. All right. Let's see. They lost to Illinois. That's dog shit. But it's early.
Throughout the first game.
Throughout
the first few games.
Give
me the last 3.
So you want to throw out Oklahoma too? All right, that's fine. They were feisty against Michigan, but lost at home.
Mm-hmm.
Feisty against Michigan State, but lost on the road in overtime. And then beat up a shitty Northwestern team.
Nebraska also covered against Michigan State. Yeah, Northwestern's bad, but I think Nebraska.
Here's the thing I'll say about
their the best unit on the field is their defensive line in this game, and I'm gonna just take the best unit.
Okay.
Give me Nebraska. They cover. I think Nebraska wins. This is probably low scoring. If I was guessing, maybe like 21-10, Nebraska. Okay. So, next up, we got Miami at UNC, over under 63.5. Miami's catching 7.5.
Love both of these teams just being unranked.
I don't hate UNC. Like, I wish UNC was much better.
I know, it's just funny that UNC, like, those fans were so hyped about maybe being a two-sport school all of a sudden.
Football school.
Yeah.
Yeah, under Mac.
Bye.
Yeah, this is why Mac Brown got pushed out of Texas.
Well, that, and we've talked about it before, missing all those quarterbacks that they just couldn't recruit for some reason.
Yeah.
This is an interesting line. 7.5, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Miami's plus 7.5.
I mean, North Carolina has been fucking dog shit this year.
It's fucking wild. Wild how
It's because Sam Howell has no protection. He gets hit every game.
Yeah.
Win or lose, he's getting drilled. Weapons aren't there. They lost both the running backs to the draft. You know, it's hard to replace weapons at a basketball school.
You know what? I like Miami to cover. I think this game is like just a incompetent slap fight.
You think it's a incompetent slap fight?
Yeah.
And you took Miami?
To cover, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that Miami's going to win. I think UNC probably wins, but like I don't have faith that UNC's winning this game by like 10 or something. You know what I mean?
And I could see, Miami kind of getting some pass rush, maybe a few turnovers,
Yeah.
bust out that chain.
Yeah. This is going to be down to the wire, but like not in a cool way.
No, like you'll see this in passing. Like it'll come up on the ticker. Maybe there'll be like a highlight, like now back to you.
Yeah.
Like meanwhile,
Like, oh, close game in Chapel Hill. Not a good game.
not a good game, but a close game.
Yeah.
We tend to agree here. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Miami covers a 7.5.
Yeah, and that's not a credit to Miami. Like I'm not like, oh, I think Miami pulls the upset here. They probably still lose by like 3 or something like that.
It's a shot at North Carolina.
Yeah, exactly. Man, Pitt getting 5 at Virginia Tech.
Over unders 57.5. I don't know what to make of Pitt.
Me neither.
Pitt-
That is bizarre.
Pitt's weird.
Pitt's real weird.
Pitt's been putting up points though too.
God, this is just like
Different.
the ACC show.
Yeah.
The top 25 is just the fucking ACT show or ACC show. I mean, they dropped some dick on Georgia Tech, but LOL lost to Western Michigan. Dropped point. I mean, their last 3 games are kind of weird, right? Lost to Western Michigan.
That's a real bad loss.
Destroyed-
How did that happen?
Destroyed New Hampshire and then
Oh yeah.
beat up Tech on the road. And then now they go to Virginia Tech.
Which Tech did? Oh, Georgia Tech.
They beat up Georgia
Yeah.
Tech.
Georgia Tech's real bad,
Yeah.
even though they beat North Carolina, which doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go. Like, what Pitt do you believe in? The good Pitt, the bad Pitt? Because Pitt's beat Tennessee.
Yeah, but that's early Tennessee. And Heupel teams are always bad early, I feel like, especially. Or at least the Heupel teams I watched. You know the other ones better than me, right? You know what?
I mean, Kenny Pickett's having a really good year.
I think Tech is my money line dog, my money line pick of the week.
Kenny Pickett right now has 19 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah,
He's taking care of the ball.
it's fine.
1,700 yards. And he's been fine. Pitt's been putting up points. Their defense, I thought, was their calling card. They're giving up points. Virginia Tech can't score though. Virginia Tech's offense is abysmal.
It's fine. I mean, is it that bad? They put up 29 on Notre Dame.
Notre Dame can't stop nobody, Paul.
Can they not?
No,
stop
their
anyone?
defense isn't like
Not.
they're kind of riding off the last few years
Yeah,
with their
yeah.
defense. Their defense is
fine.
not as good this year.
I mean, 3 touchdowns on West Virginia is not bad either. West Virginia. I like Virginia Tech. They're my money line dog, I think. I definitely like Virginia Tech to cover.
Virginia Tech plus the points at home.
I'm not gonna pull the trigger on them being my money line dog or whatever yet, but I like Virginia Tech here.
You're thinking about it.
Yeah,
it's
I am.
stewing right now.
Oh, it's stewing real good inside the old brain here. Virginia Tech at home is a different team, and I will say this too.
Are they at 3-2 though? Like, I understand first game of the season, they get hype for North Carolina. They get that dub.
Virginia Tech.
all the hope and dreams. Does the same sold out crowd show up for a 3-2 VT team?
Here is my thought on this. Let me look up where Blacksburg is real quick, because this is my thought on this. I think so. These are both like long-term ish. Like they've been around each other for a while. These schools aren't like necessarily new people playing each other, right? Mm-hmm. So there's that, and yeah, I don't know.
Braxton Burmeister, he's played 5 games so far, has yet to throw for 1,000 yards.
I don't care about that. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, I think Virginia Tech comes for this game. It's a mid-afternoon game. I think the crowd will be good. Virginia Tech's better at home. Not a fun place to travel to.
No, but it's another fucking week where we're gonna.
Oh, we're gonna have some oppo picks here.
Yeah, we're gonna
love it. Fuck this.
You're either gonna catch up or I'm gonna start
pulling away again. You were pulling away a week or two ago, and then here we are, baby.
I built up a lead, and I'm trying to let you back into the race. And now I pull away again.
All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna take Pitt. I think Pitt covers the 5. Yeah, I'm going against my nature here though, just going against the home dogs.
Yeah, 2 home dogs in a row that you're just like, nah.
No, have it. To be fair, it's Minnesota and fucking Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it's
All right. Next up, we got Rutgers -2 at Northwestern. Over/unders 44.5.
Ugh. That's a weird one. Northwestern is real shitty.
Rutgers is kind of respectable, right?
They're getting there.
Like under Schiano, they're at least not Rutgers of old.
They're not totally the Rutgers.
They're not a total doormat.
Yeah, but they've still got real problems. Like it's still who plays for them type of thing. You know what I mean?
Noah Vedril, former quarterback at UCF under Scott Frost.
Yeah.
Never started for us, but he was on the roster. I think he got a few snaps against Michigan that one year where we lost by 36 or whatever.
Great. Man, so I don't know what I really like here at all, but I think what I'm going to take, I'm really leaning just towards the under.
44.5.
Yeah, but also, like, does Northwestern even have a defense anymore? Like,
No.
Do they have anything anymore?
Not really.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I actually like that or not. You know what? Northwestern sucks. I don't care that it's at home.
They just gave up 56 to Nebraska's offense.
Just give me Rutgers.
By the way.
Just give me Rutgers to cover the 2. Yeah, I think that's probably what happened.
They've given up 30 to Duke's offense, which isn't very good. Yeah, Northwestern's, I don't know what happened.
They're awful. Yeah,
They were just in the Big Ten championship game.
a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Big Ten is there. I know the Big Ten is probably like the second most accomplished conference right now after the SEC, but there is just no depth.
The depth.
in that
It's top heavy.
Yeah.
Every conference is top heavy.
I would say the SEC is a lot better top to bottom than the Big 10 is. A lot better.
I don't know about that.
I think it's who's like look at your like just start looking at like the middle tier of each conference right now, and you would be like, oh god, the SEC is gonna run through these.
Like a mid-tier team in the Big Ten right now is Wisconsin.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not gonna. We don't need to litigate this, but just give me Rutgers. God damn, Northwestern. Those kids don't care. Like those kids at the school don't care. They'll just become sports writers and jack off their school regardless.
Yeah. Trying to think right now. Do I just go against another home dog? Like, I hate Northwestern.
This does feel, it's a little bit of a spooky game in terms of like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, it feels like
11 a.m. kickoff and
I think it's 2:30.
No, it's 11.
It is 11?
Yeah.
I should have known. Everything's 11 there.
It's going to be such a sleepy game.
And Northwestern likes a sleepy game.
They love sleepy games. It's like catch you as a sleepy game.
Yeah.
But you think Schiano's going to be able to? I think Schiano won't let his players sleep.
Yeah, right.
The day before, they're just going to be up.
Yeah, awake. Yeah, I just like Rutgers. Like Northwestern's just been so fucking bad.
You know what? Just to continue this trend, I'm going to go with Northwestern. They stink, but I'm going to take bad teams this week.
Yeah, well, you said you were going to, so
I will take
fucking
Northwestern.
do it, right?
Yeah. Next up, we got Fresno State -3.5 at Wyoming.
Against your guys.
Over/under is 54.
I feel like you love Wyoming.
I've bet on a lot of Wyoming games. It doesn't mean I bet on Wyoming.
That's fair.
Yes.
Although, wasn't the one you bet on Wyoming winning big or something like that?
Yeah, to beat UConn by like 30, and they did not cover.
Didn't they? I mean, they barely won, right?
They barely beat UConn.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, our love fest for UConn last week was a little premature because half their coaching staff got COVID right before the game.
Oopsie.
So they lost to UMass because their head coach and like half their staff was out.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
And I think like 10 players. So hand up, didn't see COVID coming.
Whoever does. It's like the Monty Python Spanish Inquisition joke. No one expects it.
They should have been vaccinated, though, right?
I don't know.
Who knows? You can't vaccinate people that you don't know exist, and that includes
UConn football.
the UConn coaching staff. Like I imagine like you become a coach on UConn and your driver's license vanishes into thin air. Like it disapparates in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like in Men in Black where they burn off the fingerprints, like right after he becomes
And then they
a man
just
in
hit you
black.
with the flashlight,
Yeah. That happens
races your brain.
to you. Like your fingerprints disappear when you become a UConn football coach.
You just turned into Jason Bourne or what?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Just totally off the grid. Don't even have a smartphone. I like Fresno's coming off a bye, and before that they lost on the island. A little disappointing. They finally got ranked, and they lose to Hawaii, who's not very good. But, they're a different team on the island.
Yeah.
Fresno, I think, kind of turns it around here. They do have to go to the elevation in
I was
Wyoming.
gonna say they're going. It's another tough road destination.
Yes.
Not a fucking ideal place to go.
Just seems like weird things happen in Wyoming.
Really weird things. Yeah.
Like Kanye's album. The 7-song album he made. People forget about that album.
Was that the Jesus
Rightfully
one?
so.
Was
No, it was the one before. It was. It leads off with "I thought about killing you."
was that a thing for Kim?
I think so.
Probably.
It's a hard song to listen to with other people.
Yeah. I mean, who else would you think about killing? Yeah, man. I actually like Fresno here. Give me a half point.
You're gonna buy the 3.
Yeah, I'll buy it to 3. This is a weird game. I almost wanted to bet the over, but Wyoming hasn't been scoring lately.
No, they're not very good. I think Fresno off the bye, off the loss.
They need a win. Yeah.
I think they come up. I mean, they're good. I like Fresno.
Yeah.
As well. I won't even buy the half point. I don't care.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Rice plus 18.5 at our Roadrunners, UTSA. Over/under is 54.
Interesting on the over-under. That feels low. Let me check a projection here.
Is it because Rice is abysmal?
Yeah, pretty much. Give me our Roadrunners. They're going to get ranked this week.
I got to see what their record is against the spread. Best teams. They got to be up there, right?
I don't know. I haven't really, I've picked them a couple times, but I wasn't really paying attention afterwards. I like the Roadrunners here. Rice is really bad.
UTSA 5-1
Okay.
against the spread. They were underdogs last week to fucking Western Kentucky. That was stupid.
That was bizarre.
That was easy money. It's one of my few wins. But you're taking UTSA to cover. 18.5 is a lot though. It seems kind of very similar to that game I think they had against, was it UNLV? Mm-hmm. They're far superior to the team, but they kind of just go through the motions, pick up the dub by 7 or 10, and they don't cover. So I'm gonna go. Although I don't know anything about it. Let's see what Rice's trends are right now. Rice is 1-4 against the spread.
Also, I will say this: UTSA has not won by that many points at all this year.
No.
Actually, take me off of that. Yeah, I don't like that. Fuck. All right. You know what I'll take? I'll take the under.
Taking the under 54.
Yeah.
Okay.
For this game. I think that's what I like.
I like UTSA to win the game on the field. I think Rice covers 18.5. I think UTSA wins by 17. And you win by 1.5, and you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
You feel good about it's a respectable win for our UTSA Roadrunners. They probably won't be ranked again next week.
Why would they be?
So we'll continue to talk about them. Continue to shine light
They're
on the great
always-
city of San Antonio.
They're always welcome here.
They are.
The Road
We gotta
Runner-
go. We gotta go to a game.
We actually should.
We'll go with Jack.
Yeah, I would love to go to a Roadrunner game. Fuck my baby. Let's fucking rage.
Yeah, someone invited me to a Nevada game. I could do that.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Reno?
Reno.
Gambling's gambling. You don't need to be in Vegas. Fuck Vegas.
Reno's probably more fun.
It probably, in a lot of ways, it probably is. Also, the only place that prostos aren't legal is,
Vegas.
yeah.
Well, it doesn't really do me much good. Maybe you if you're trying to get away.
Yeah, I just try to get away.
What happens in Reno?
It's not cheating if you pay for it. Right, babe?
It's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It's not cheating if it's content.
Dude, babe, I was doing it for listenership,
Yeah,
bruh.
come on.
Come on.
Fuck, babe.
Next up, we have Arizona plus 6.5 at Colorado. The over/under is 46.5. I watched way too much Arizona football last week against UCLA. UCLA,
You just up?
Arizona should have covered against UTSA, but fucking Jed Fish just kept calling timeouts.
Yeah.
So Chip Kelly's like, fuck it, we're going to score on you. He's like, we're going to run the clock out. You're down 2 scores already.
You're fucking annoying.
I think they were down 14. The spread was 16.
Yeah.
And they're like, Chip Kelly was like, fuck it, we're going to kick this field goal then. So
Why
they
was he
barely
calling
covered.
timeout? Just trying to like come back or stay competitive.
I don't know, some type of moral victory. Like, we're going to give our offense the ball back.
Yeah.
Their quarterback did go out, though. So maybe they're trying to get their backup some reps. I don't know.
Man,
Trying to figure out whether or not
what an awful game this is.
Jordan McLeod's going to be back next week.
Yeah.
Or this week. Because he did go out with a knee injury. Oh, he's out for the season, so that's good. Cool. I was just about to like hammer Arizona because they are pesky now. They are really they're truly bad. But
so's Colorado.
yes,
Man, this is a tough game because 7 is kind of big for either of these teams.
well 6.5. It started at 7. but
Oh,
now
okay, it's 6.5
yeah.
now.
Oh, I also skipped 2 games, but we'll go back to those.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me a solid. Actually, let me look at Arizona's. I want to see the rest of their schedule. Like, where are the wins, right? Because I don't think they're going to lose every single game, but where else do they win?
Like besides, yeah, no, they're 2-3 against the spread right now. Arizona. I mean, there is a likelihood they could go defeated.
Oh my God! If they don't win this game,
There's very few spots that they could win.
who would they win? Washington at home, I guess.
No, Washington is going to blow them out.
Cal at home,
Maybe they catch USC, who could just be completely on a downturn.
totally
right
out of
now.
it. Throw the records out for that rivalry game.
They could win this game or the game against Cal. I don't see anything else though on the schedule. They got to go to Arizona State. They're going to get fucking boat raced by Herm.
Yeah. Oh man, they have to win this game, right? I don't know. Are they?
This is the this is the only game they're going to win all year.
I like Arizona. At least
Money line or just 6.5?
6.5.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know that they're gonna win. But I like them to cover. I just think this is gonna be another incompetent slap fight.
I'm going to take the 6.5 and the money line. This is my money line and dog of the week.
Shit, bro. All right.
Going with the fucking Wildcats. Let's go. Fine ladies of Tucson.
Dude, University of Arizona's pretty chill.
It's a fun time.
I had a lot of family members go there.
It's the respectable Arizona school, I guess.
It is, yeah. As far as respectable as I can get.
Jimmy Tatro went there.
Yeah. Also, Arizona State's just like a city campus.
It's Phoenix.
Yeah, it's not.
It's Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe. It's all the same.
I'd rather go to Arizona.
I do. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Scottsdale. Scottsdale is maybe the douchiest place on the planet, but I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like West 6, but the entire town is that.
Yeah. There's worse places to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like Phoenix, like in general, like the metro. I would live there.
Yeah.
Take that desert life.
It's brutal in the summer.
Whatever.
But it's like living on Venus.
Yeah. You just fucking stay inside. Who cares?
I'm pretty sure, like, if an old person falls down on the sidewalk in the summer, they pretty much get pan-cooked on the sidewalk. And they die on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing. A lot of at least like 2 or 3 old people a year in Phoenix die. They'll be like carrying their groceries home, and they'll fall over, and the canola oil will spill out, and they'll be deep fried to death on the sidewalk.
ASU was like a big hot spot too for the amateur porn scene. Mm-hmm. Like the college girls that get taken advantage of.
Seems like a good place to do that.
The Melissa Kings of the world.
Yeah. Oh, was that the girls who do porn?
GDP.
Yeah.
I think they scrubbed that off the internet.
They did,
Yeah,
but of course they
was-
went right to fucking Arizona State. Of
Yes.
course they did.
Arizona, though, these are more respectable ladies,
Yeah.
and I think these respectable ladies get a respectable win in Boulder because Boulder doesn't care about football
They
anymore.
Sure fucking don't.
Not since Cordell.
Yeah, they did in the 90s. That used to be a great football school.
And what was it? 2016 is when I rode the Buffs hard on a former podcast of ours, or the network that we used to be a part of. And I was all about the Colorado Buffs because they made this like super good hype video after like a 5-7 season. And I'm like, this is it. This is where they turn it around. And they did. They covered like every game that season. They went to the Pac-12 championship, and then they just got destroyed by Washington.
Who then in turn got destroyed by Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mel Tucker's gone. Mel Tucker wasn't even the coach then. But yeah, no, I like Arizona here because like they have no other option. Like,
Yeah. This is it.
they have to win this game.
Yeah.
So I'll take the money line. I will also take the 6.5 like I did with Duke last week. Just to, if they don't win the game, I at least try to salvage something. Next up, we have Iowa State minus 6.5 at K-State in Manhattan. The Little Apple over unders 50.5.
Man,
Is this when Iowa State starts to turn it around? This is kind of like the point of the season where like, all right, we kind of look like we're a top 10 team.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where, and then Iowa State fans are like, man, if we could have just done the beginning of the year, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I kind of think so. I kind of think, and that people will, I think, look at that line, they're like, K-State, tough at home, I don't know.
Shouldn't that be a reflection of Matt Campbell?
At this point, yeah.
Like, look how he turns the program around. Like, why doesn't he start out better?
Yeah.
Why is he, like, up for all these high-profile jobs? Like, he clearly just wins 9 games every year. Mm-hmm. But he starts out with, like, 2 or 3 losses early.
This is a rough stretch for Iowa State. At K-State, Oklahoma State comes to them, and then at West Virginia, and then Texas comes to Iowa State. I mean, it's a rough little 4-game stretch they have here, and I think like they need to win this game.
I need an update on Skylar Thompson because K-State's offense is nothing without him. And, Will Howard's just not getting it done. The boy from Downtown's just not getting it done. But Skylar Thompson, I believe last game he warmed up, but he wasn't ready to go. He's out indefinitely, but I'm not seeing any update whether or not he's playing this week.
Fuck this home dog. Give me Iowa State. I like it at 6.5, especially. So a touchdown, great. Yeah, I think Iowa State comes out ready in this game.
Yeah, I think we get probably good Brock Purdy. And I think Iowa State starts to put up points. Kansas State's defense is pretty whatever. Their offense is even worse. Iowa State probably wins this game. What do you think about the over-under right now, 50.5?
I would stay away from that. It seemed Iowa State's been scoring, and like you said, K-State's defense is kind of whatever. So maybe, but I don't know. It's just it's Iowa State and K-State.
Yeah.
Do I really love that?
We'll both go Iowa State. I'm thinking I won't take the over-under, but I'm thinking probably like a maybe 27-17 game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you feel inclined to take that under, I would probably lean that way. But on record, I will just take Iowa State. Next up, we have Stanford -1.5 at Washington State. Over-under is 52.5. Nothing? You got nothing for this game?
Give me Wazoo. Give me Wazoo money line.
They just came off the win against the Beavers. Sad day. I was kind of hyped for my Beavers this year. You're taking Wazoo? Any reason why?
Well, hold on. Let me look, actually. Yeah, just beat the Beavs at home. Not a fun. Pullman, never fun.
What's the weather like?
Yeah.
It's a real question.
Let's see. Going to be cold. Actually, no. It's high of 70 on Saturday. 70, 42. So nice fall day.
I'll take Stanford. I think Stanford's just a better team. Again, going against the home dog. It's my theme for the week.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck your dogs. Yeah, I'll take Wazoo here. I'm not going to go money line, though.
All right.
I mean, it's 1.5, but still, I'll take Wazoo.
Don't really need to talk much about that game. You know, it's hard to just get 15 games every week in the top 25 now. Because, like, most of the teams we want to talk about are playing somebody ranked.
They are. Like, Missouri, like, I love the line in the Missouri A&M game because it's single digits.
Can't talk about it.
Yeah, but, oh, my God, hammer A&M. And I think the over probably hits, too. But A&M's ranked, so we can't fucking talk about it.
Nope.
Weird.
Can't talk about UCF because they're going to get boat raced by Cincinnati. Because our freshman quarterback is not ready for this.
He wasn't supposed to be there.
No. Dylan Gabriel was supposed to be there. I would honestly, if Gabriel was there, I'd be inclined to take UCF money line, but totally different team with Mikey.
Yeah.
Mikey ain't ready. Especially when you're still going by Mikey. I'm not trusting you as my quarterback.
What is that fucking Life cereal commercial? Mikey likes it. Yeah, fuck you.
You got to go by Mike.
Yeah. Be an adult.
You fucking child.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Next up, we have Army catching 14 at Wisconsin. Over unders 39.
Give me
39.
Give me the over and give me Wisconsin. If there's one team that's not going to be phased by a fucking option offense, it's Wisconsin.
They're disciplined for sure. I mean,
and against the run specifically, right? Like, oh no, can Wisconsin handle a running football team?
And I think their defense is down this year, but obviously I respect Jim Leonard as a defensive coordinator. I think he's probably one of the, hotter young names in college football.
Yeah.
That's always kind of talked about for a potential new job. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go Army here, just because. I think Wisconsin can't score enough.
Yeah. I
think 14 in an over-under is 39. Wisconsin gets it done, maybe 17-7. But, Army covers.
Fair enough.
I respect the troops, Rob.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, we know.
We both bet on Navy earlier. I respect the sailors. I respect the seamen.
Yeah.
But not the troops. Yeah, fuck you, Nick. Fuck Army.
They're going to lose.
Well, yeah, for sure. They're going to lose, but, give me Army in the points, This game, they could get shut out. We don't know. If Army just can't do anything on first or second down,
they're done.
They're third and 5.
Also, they lost to Ball State earlier, so I'm just annoyed at them.
So Ball State just beat Western Michigan.
Yeah, I know.
But anything Army has to do over 3rd and 5 is
they're
not a chance.
If they get off schedule, it's over.
Does Army still not believe in throwing the ball?
Yeah, no, they're still a triple option team, and they throw maybe once a game, twice a game. Which you know what? When in this generation where we're evolving the offense into this spread, just chuck it, 60 times a game. I like that the Naval Academy and the Army Academy and Air Force are just like, you know what, we're going to zig while you zag because we don't have the talent, but we do have this incredibly annoying offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then next up we have UCLA getting 1.5. It's a very stinky line. At Washington, over-under is 55.
Give me Washington.
Ooh. Why?
Because I don't trust Chip Kelly, because it's a road game up north at night. That's why.
Okay.
And
UCLA is 4-2 against the spread.
And Washington hasn't been, like, really that bad. Like, okay, they got beat up by Michigan on the road. Fine. Cal gave them a game. Fine. That's bad in OT. Losing to Oregon State on the road, that's not a bad loss.
I don't know. They're pretty average.
I think UCLA's average too. Like, oh, what? They beat up a average ass LSU team. Great. Then they lost to Fresno. I know they beat Stanford on the road. That was a good win. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Washington here. It's just we've fully sunk back into Chip Kelly mediocrity.
Yeah, and I mean DTR is not exactly the answer at quarterback for UCLA. He had 82 total passing yards against Arizona. Not great. Kind of sleptwalk through the game. Yeah. I'm just going to go UCLA. I'm going to believe in Chip here. I think they get it done. I think they have more talent. I think I trust Chip more than I trust Jimmy Lake. I don't know shit about Jimmy Lake. So, 2 more games. We got Air Force catching 4 at Boise. Over-unders 51. Interested to see Lloyd Burke's take on Boise after the big dub against BYU.
Yeah. Boise's been... They really kind of fucked themselves. Like, they had a couple, like, bad games, and now they're just, like, they're showing out all of a sudden.
Kind of. Not really. I think it was more of a reflection of BYU not being that good. I think it was BYU just kind of being exposed.
Yeah.
But, lost to Nevada. That's a good loss. Oklahoma State's looking like a good loss more and more. Or no. Sorry, they didn't play Oklahoma State. I'm fucking stupid.
Boise did.
No, they didn't.
Boise State?
Yeah.
They played Oklahoma State.
In 2018.
No, they played them this year.
Oh, they did? Okay. Yeah. No, they
Lost.
Okay.
At home.
21-20. You're right. Yeah, actually, their schedule's looking more and more respectable now. The losses to us at full strength. They lost to Oklahoma State. And they lost to Nevada. So those are all 3 good losses. I think Air Force is actually better than people think.
A lot better. They're a lot better than people think. This is a weird line that I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. One thing is, I feel like the service academies are less affected playing on the road.
What about the Smurf turf?
I don't think that matters. This is the Air Force, all right?
Yeah.
They operate in the blue.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not afraid of them I'm not afraid for them on the Smurf turf. If anything, they should feel more at home than Boise.
I think so.
They're going into the wild blue yonder.
Give me those pilots.
I like Air Force.
Give me the Air Force. We're both on Air Force.
Yeah.
Plus the 4. I think Boise wins the game, probably by a field goal.
Yeah, I like.
Covered by the skin of our teeth.
What?
I think Air Force covers. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Air Force. It's fucking weird, but what can I say?
And finally, we got to wrap it up. Like every week we should. Hawaii. Catching 14.5 at Nevada. Over under 61. Yeah, no, this game's in Reno, so I am going with my boy Carson Strong. I'm going with the Wolfpack. I think Nevada's really good.
Okay.
And I think Hawaii is only good on the island. Anytime they have to travel, I think you just got to factor that in. And, yeah, I think Nevada covers easy.
I'm taking Hawaii to cover. Not to win, but I think they cover.
Okay. Plus 14.
Yeah, I think they're covering this game.
So
It's a big line for a good, not great team.
We got another week where we're going to be able to, really see how
Have
this
some
is going to.
separation.
Yeah.
Oh, and my money line dog, I am just going to take Vatek as my money line dog.
Rob, Virginia VT money line. Okay. Let me just kind of go through this right now. Oh, I already took Arizona, so Arizona's my money line pick. Anything? What should be our
Fight game?
Fight Club game of the week?
Oh shit! I don't know, man. What do you feel the most passionately about? Actually, Clemson, Syracuse, we were kind of getting on each other a little bit.
And that's one of the bigger games.
Yeah.
On the docket. I get down with that. Or do you want to do Rutgers Northwestern?
Ooh, yeah. Let's do that piece of shit.
Just to I want to make you watch 3 minutes of that game.
Yeah, let's do Rutgers Northwestern.
Okay. And then, do you have a rando pick game of the week?
Yeah, let's do a little random fun here. I think I'm trying to find a good one here.
Of course, you make these bets on mybookie.com.
Fuck yeah, you go to my bookie
Promo
for this
code. What is it, Rob?
shit. Drinking Bros.
Drinking Bros.
Always.
Doubles your deposit.
Yeah. I kind of let's just stick with our ACC theme here. And give me, Virginia is minus 11. I want to actually, let me see that line move. That was the opening line. I kind of like Virginia to blow the fucking doors off of Duke.
It is 10.5.
Give it, yeah. Gimme. In fact, let me buy it down to 10. Just to be safe, just for a little insurance, but I do think Virginia blows the fucking doors off of Duke.
Okay. Just kind of going through this. I want to get dirty with this pick. We got
Just gross.
Yeah, I'm looking at. We got Bowling Green, Northern Illinois. Oof. That seems tempting. That 9. We got Texas State, Troy. Also a game I'm not. I would just place a bet on and not watch at all.
Yeah.
Toledo, Central Michigan. That's interesting. Toledo's kind of been on a
Interesting to who?
downturn. I like Toledo. Who doesn't like Toledo? The Rockets. Kent State, Western Michigan. That's a stinky line right there.
What?
Western Michigan's minus 7 against Kent State. I know it's at home, but fuck it. Give me Kent State in the 7 against Western Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Flashers. Give me fucking Crumb Boy.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I have an upset pick for ranked versus unranked.
Who's that?
Give me Baylor. Oh, no, Baylor's the favorite. Sorry.
Yeah, they're favored, but they will knock off BYU.
Yeah, I think Baylor's going to be.
Baylor's minus 6.
Baylor's going to be BYU. Let me give you an actual one. So
It's a good teaser. You tease Baylor down to just to pick them.
Yeah. Let me see here. Arizona State at Utah is a pick 'em, and that's spooky, but I'm trying to give you an actual dog. Okay. Here's one that I'm not going to make this official because I don't know that I would actually bet this, but I could see Michigan State dropping a game to Indiana.
Michigan State's going to fuck up eventually, right?
Yes.
Maybe not Indiana, but it's
game.
on the horizon.
It's on the road. The other one I think is I don't know that they win, but I bet Purdue covers against Iowa.
I agree with that. I'm already all over that.
Yeah.
I think Purdue covers for sure against Iowa. Major letdown spot against Penn after that win against Penn State. Took all the fucking energy out of Iowa. Iowa wins, but Purdue probably loses by 7 or 10. I really like TCU against Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I might like TCU to beat Oklahoma.
Ooh, you sprinkled the money line?
I would look at it. I would think about it.
Yeah.
Just something to consider.
Road game.
13.5. If you tease that up, 6 points. That's
Think about this. If what's his nuts? Who's the dude? Caleb Williams?
Caleb Williams.
If he comes out this game and isn't that great, right?
Well, we already got a QB controversy
Right.
because, literally, Lincoln Riley shut down the press.
And then what do? You put in Rattler, who's pissed off.
What was it? A student reporter that was filming who was taking first-team reps?
Just took binoculars to see who was taking first-team reps, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That seems like reporting. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like journalism to me. Yeah. I know we all love to hate on media and the journalists here, but that seems like doing your fucking job. The bad thing would have been Lincoln Riley telling you, but then being but keep it a secret.
And then he got a quote from, I think, Spencer Rattler's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like he was doing his job.
That's
Yeah.
just his job. And it's sports. This isn't even anything serious or anything.
But that's the thing about college football coaches, right? Like, they're in their own little bubble. They think they can do no wrong, and that, like, everybody's just going to kind of cater to what they want.
Oh, I've heard that Lincoln Riley's a fucking asshole.
It's Norman. But, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Like, even for a college football coach, is a fucking asshole.
And I think it's kind of being exposed now with Urban Meyer. Like, he's just so used to doing and getting away with whatever he wants.
Yeah.
That when you actually have to go to a quote-unquote major city, Jacksonville, it's the biggest city by landmass.
You're no longer a god king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now he goes back to Columbus and he's getting exposed.
Yep. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, that's outside the top 25 for the week. Make sure to go ahead and rate, subscribe on the Drinking Bros Sports podcast. Tell us, how beautiful both our picks and faces are in the comments if you want. I don't care.
Tee-hee.
But yeah, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, we don't talk about your team. Hopefully, your team's ranked. But if they're not, this is a safe space.
Yeah.
For us losers.
We won't be too mean.
Damn, Nick even knows which is the proper air horn.
Yeah.
Till next week, I'm Dan Regester. That's Rob Fox. Yeah. Hopefully, we don't see you next week.
Better hope.